Hello guys, what we'll be talking about today is LCD screen, and what you have here is a 16x2 LCD screen with an Arduino. So connecting this has become an issue for beginners, so we'll be discussing this in details today. Basically, how do you connect Arduino, be it Nano, be it Uno, be it Pro, Mini. Either ways it works across all of them, even Mega. So here we have an IC2 module that makes this connection far easier, because if you don't use this, you have to go on to connect every of those single pin to those analog pins of the Arduino. So basically, this IC2 module you see here makes life easy when it comes to handling these screens. Even if it is the 4x4, it works the same way. So what you need basically is the IC2 module library added to your code and all that. So it works just perfectly. So with this, we'll dive into how this connection is made. Then we'll upload the basic code and run the simulations on our screen. Then you can try this at home and see what you come up with. So let's just basically dive into our screen and run into the connection process. I will explain the connection process in details, so you don't have to worry about that. Then the code will also be present in the description below, so everything you need to get go is right here. So guys, welcome to the wiring process of our circuit. So you can see on our screen here, this is the Arduino Uno. This is our LCD 16x2 I2C module. This is different from the regular one. Let me show you the regular LCD screen. This is it here. As you can see, these are 16 pins. In this one, you have just 4 pins. What happens is the I2C minimize the numbers of cables or wires or connectors you need to run this screen. If not, you'll be using more than 6 analog/digital pins of this Uno in order to get the screen working. So with this I2C, everything is easy to interface or connect rather. So let's just dive into it. If you look at this, this is the ground, this is the VCC. This VCC is connected to +5 volts of the Arduino Uno, as you can see here. So this screen, you see this 5 volt. This is the ground connected to ground terminal here, as you can see. So this is the SDA. SDA is connected to pin A4 of the analog of the Arduino Uno, while the SCL is connected to pin A5. These are all analog pins. So once this connection is done from your end, what you need to do is to upload the sketch. Here, I just posted sketch here. These are the libraries you need to run this screen successfully. You need the wire H library, you need the liquid crystal I2C. What this does is interface between the wiring of this LCD screen and this Arduino Uno here. So these two device connection is controlled by this library here, while this liquid crystal I2C is what controls this module attached to this LCD. Let's just hold on. Okay, we don't have that here, but either ways, you see the physical one on the video. So I'll show you what it looks like. A nice C2 module. So basically that is that. Then on this is a liquid crystal I2C LCD addressing system. This line of code is what addresses the screen in order for it to display anything on the character space of this screen. We have a 16 by 2. We have a 16 character by 2 character on this screen. That is why it is called 16 by 2. So basically, what we have here is the address. This code you see here, 0x27, is the address of this screen here. Without that address, this Arduino cannot recognize the screen you have here. So this is the address, and you see a 16 by 2, 16.2 here, 16,2. It means this is the nature of the screen to which the data will be driven on, which is this 16 by 2. We also have what? A 16 by 4. Let me see if I can put that on the screen for you. Okay, that will be 16 by 4 here. But either ways, you will be coming across the 16 by 4 a lot in my videos. So let's just move on to explain this sketch. So this basically, as you can see, initializes the screen. This is the line of code that initializes the screen in order for it to come up. If not, even when you connect the circuit, the screen will not recognize or come up. So this one initialize the backlight of this screen in order for you to see what is being displayed on the screen. Because once the screen comes up and this backlight is not on, the character will be there, but you won't be able to see it. So basically, this is the loop that controls whatever you see on this screen. So this first one is the LCD structure that controls the cursor that indicates the line in which the text will be displayed. This one controls line 1 cursor. That line 1 will print welcome to on this line 1, displays that for 3 seconds, then clears. Once it is cleared, it moves to the next loop, which is what? Line 2 structure. Line 2 is meant to print this content, which is Google Technologies. After that, the cursor will also indicate another line on line 2.1. It means line 2 sub 1. So line 2 will display on the first line of the screen, while this line 2.1 will display on under it, displaying this subscribe for 3 seconds. Once that is done, it clears the LCD screen and it loops back to what? The first line again. So basically, let's just run the code and see what happens. There you go. The screen has been initialized. So this is the program running here. As you can see, the Arduino is on. And if I reset this program, it's going to initialize the entire process. As you can see, to reset and go back to the way it was. So this is the line 2. This part of this code is what is being displayed right now. It's looping back to stage 1. Once stage 1 is looped, it will move to stage 2. Stage 2 will stay for 3 seconds, move back to 1, continuously like this. For instance, if we are to add a third loop, for instance, I'll probably change this to welcome. Then we load this up once more. As you can see, it's compiling the project once more. Once that is done, you can see this is the third line. Let's make it a bit different since we already have the welcome here for you to see what we're trying to indicate here. So what we'll put, let's just put Arduino project. So let's compile one more time. What this is going to do is it's going to loop between these three. Now it's on this. It has moved to this. After 3 seconds, it moves to this Arduino project, as you can see on the screen. So this will keep moving from loop to loop, loop to loop, loop to loop like this continuously until this program is shut down. So basically, this is how you can what connect this screen to what your Arduino using this I2C module. Like I said before, you can also do that using the regular LCD screen, but this is very complex for a beginner to connect. You need to be very detailed with the connection in order for it to work. So in the next video, I'll be showing you how to design a progress bar using the same setup we have here. The connection will remain the same. The code will only differ. So that will indicate a progress bar on the screen telling you every percentage in which particular device is running on. So on this, we are done with this basic sketch and connection of this interface between this LCD screen and Arduino. You can either use this Arduino Uno, use Nano, use Pro Mini, even Mega. You can also use ESP32 or ESP3266. Either ways, you will still get the same result. The only difference is the addressing line that will change, but the code will work perfectly on either of those modules I just mentioned. So see you in the next video. We'll be talking about the progress bar. So for this code we have here, you don't have to worry. I'll drop the code link on the what description of this video, so you can just copy, edit as you please. When you're done connecting and running this sketch, let me know if it works for you. If it doesn't work, just drop the error on the description comment so we can work on it together from there. But for now, if all is wired properly and this sketch is properly uploaded, you should have no issue. You should be able to work. Like I said before, this library is very important. Without these two library on your Arduino libraries folder, this sketch will not upload. So you have to what add these two library to your Arduino Uno and your Arduino folder in order for this sketch to work. So I'll make a video for you on how you can what add any library to your Arduino IDE platform. So in the next video, like I said, we'll be talking about the progress bar. So see you there.